typical day like for you? Uh, as a wedding planner, coach, like how do you schedule yourself?
So I coach, my coaching is group coaching for the most part. I do one-on-one VIP days sometimes, but it's a lot more than my group coaching program. So my group coaching program is my main thing. We have coaching for about 90 minutes every Thursday evening. So that's dedicated to that. I spend a lot of time. I build new resources for them, usually once a week, once every other week or so. So that usually takes me about 3 to 4 hours between like getting my thoughts down on paper. I mean, I'm always thinking about thoughts. I have like some notes that I keep like in Google Drive and in my phone, where sometimes I'm like, ooh, I need to teach them this, and I'll drop it. And so I continue. That's why I keep coming up with more content. Um, but for me to actually sit down and do it, it usually takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to actually build the content, and then like another hour to like record it and upload it and all of that. So I'm probably spending maybe like 4 to 6 hours, maybe, I don't know, a week in creating content, and then another hour and a half on actually like the coaching. And then I also do one-on-one critiques of their work. So I probably spend about an hour or two every week reviewing people's work and then recording a critique for them and sending it to them. So I probably spend maybe 10 hours a week, 10 to 12 hours a week on the coaching. Now for wedding planning, I spend, it really depends on the day. With COVID, it's been very different. Like I've had to reschedule a couple of weddings that were pretty much completely planned.
Yeah.
So those weddings don't keep me that busy because they were pretty much planned, right? But I would say I probably am in client meetings, maybe like with clients that are already booked me, maybe for like 4 or 5 hours a week. And then I'm in meetings with clients who are considering my services, usually for about 2 to 3 hours a week, where I explain what we do, answer their questions, all that. And then just bookkeeping and stuff like that. So I would say my wedding planning business during the week probably takes me another maybe like 10 or 12 hours. Now on weekends, if I have a wedding, it's like my whole day. So I'm usually working at least 16 hours on that day of the wedding. Yeah, so that's just like an estimate, but it goes up and down. It just depends on what the demands are.